Hey there, guys and gals. This is Kurt. This is Kurt. Alex.
It's my turn to do a review.
Ah!
So now that he's out of the way, today we're going to be looking at some KO Protect-A-Bots that I believe I got from BigLots, and I repainted all of them not too long ago. First we're going to look at them in their alt modes and just kind of some of the things that I did with them. First we've got Streetwise, and on him you can see the screws through them, which is kind of lame. But I think they were all white to begin with, weren't they?
Mm-hmm.
And he got painted black, and unfortunately my white paint really stinks, like you can see right there where I couldn't get it to not be red. And I repainted the wheels, and he's got silver on him, and I painted the windows blue and then dry brushed silver over top of it so it's a little shinier. And I did that with the black too. And then he's got new headlights. That's pretty much him. And then there's First Aid. Yeah. And I wanted to make him a little bit more red. He was all red to begin with, but I wanted to make a little black too because he wouldn't match otherwise. And I took all the stickers off and restuck them after I was done. And he's dry brushed over the black too with silver. And then I added some red around the windows, and I did them the same as I did on Streetwise. And that's pretty much him. Then, this guy's name is Groove. And I did a lot on him because he was really ugly before, because I think all the black was white and pretty much everything else was red, like a really icky red. And I don't know if I dry brushed him or not, but I did him in black, and then I took and filled in the red here, and I did some stuff with the engine on him. And then I restuck all the stickers again. And then on blades, I was gonna put some blue on him, but he doesn't have a lot of details. So I kind of tried to get the red paint into all the grooves and stuff to make him a little bit more detailed. And he's pretty basic. This is the last one that I repainted, so I guess I was getting a little lazy at this point. But he's got silver on his blades and stuff like that. His namesake, I guess. And that's pretty much him. And then sorry about that, my camera messed up. Last but not least, we have Hotspot. And with him, he was already red, so I didn't do too much to him, but I took a clear red and put like 2 or 3 coats over top of him so that he's a lot shinier, but he's also, I'm not even in the camera, he's a lot shinier, but he's also, it's just a little bit brighter red. I like it a little better. And I also did all the silver on here as well. And that's really all that he needed. I mean, there's a couple details that I might still change, like on him, I'd like to come up with something to do to make it a little bit more different. And on First Aid, I'm not really 100% on this red. I think that it looks kind of bad, but I'm not 100% yet. I might still change them. Anyhow, now I'm gonna transform them, and because pretty much everyone knows how these guys transform, and the KOs are a little bit more finicky, they don't like to transform on camera very much. I'm just gonna have to use some magic. Magic. Pretty cool. So anyhow, there they are transformed. First off, we have Streetwise, and I literally did almost nothing to him in robot mode. I painted the insides of the wheels a little bit so that his hands were visible, but other than that, I didn't do much of anything to him. Then there's First Aid, and on him I took silver paint, and I did pretty much all of his robot mode in silver paint, and I filled in those with some black, and then I dry brushed these a little bit so that you could see some of the details, and I painted his face as well silver, which you can't really see because my camera won't focus, but that way you can just kind of distinguish his little hat. Then there's Blades, and I did a little bit of silver on him, and I did some stuff with his face that I thought came out kind of cool, which again my camera won't focus, but he's got like red paint in the design on his hat, and then he's also got red hands, which makes him look cool, I guess. And then there is Groove, and I think this is like one of the worst looking robot modes ever, but not on account of what I did to him. He just kind of looks scuzzy. He's got this big thing on his back, but I really didn't do much to him either. His face was already this kind of gold color, and I put some silver paint on this part, and I cleaned up his wheels a bit. They were red. That's pretty much all I did to him. And again with Hotspot, he just has that red paint on him. It's worth noting though that his face is super black. Like you can't really distinguish it from anything else that's going on with him. And it's really hard to get out of the socket. I wasn't able to before this video, so probably right after this I'm going to paint it and make it look a little bit more there, possibly. But now that you've seen all of them in their robot mode, I'm going to make some magic again and make Defensor for you. And I'll be right back. Magic. And there he is, only much further back probably. Yeah, right there. Anyhow, that is Defensor. He comes together kind of cool. I'm gonna have to move the camera so you can see all of them. But like his face, I gave him red eyes. I think they might have been already red, but they didn't look very good. Whereas now they're a little brighter. And he came with all the stickers. I really didn't do very much to all of the little add-on pieces. And now that I'm looking at it, I really probably could have done some stuff with that. Like the gun could have had some silver on it, and the feet probably could have some different details as well. But I was feeling lazy, so that didn't happen. Obviously, because this is a KO, like on the real one, I'm pretty sure this piece here flips around, but mine isn't that cool, so oh well. But that's pretty much him. I just wanted to show everybody because I don't know why, because it's neat. And any comments, Kurt?
Good job, dear.
Aw, thank you. Alright. And on a related note, I'm also going to try to, probably not in this review, but in a separate one, I need to pull out my oversized KO Energon RC that I previously reviewed. I've been trying to repaint it and do some different things with that, and kind of in doing that I messed it up pretty big time, and I'm gonna need some input on how to fix it. I broke a piece of the plastic and I can't figure out how to fix it, so that'll be coming up hopefully if I find some time. And in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll see you around.